Hello, this is a product I just made, a new product, an attenuator for RCA input, and this is the input, left and right channel, and the output, left and right channel. And it's selectable between -10 and -20 dB. Never mind that blue silicone, I'll explain that later. What's that for? Nowadays, those DAC and streamer has really high output, higher and higher every time there's a new model come out, because high output usually means sounds a little better. Well, that's what marketing want to do. So when it go into the preamp, it causes the user to keep the volume control really down at the lower part of the volume control. Well, you can say, well, I got a digital volume control, it doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter, it does, but it does not. But I am also looking for that there's millions and millions of preamp out there still using a mechanical volume control. So turning those mechanical volume control down to about lower part is not very good. They don't match very good, they don't sound very good. The best part of those mechanical volume controls are between 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So in order to use that best part, we need an attenuator. Usually 10 dB is pretty okay, but sometimes 20 dB is necessary. So where's the attenuator go? If you have a preamp and a power amp, the best way is actually between the preamp and the power amp. Okay, so you basically decrease the gain of the power amp, so to allow the preamp to turn it higher, and this will actually give you better the signal to noise ratio between the preamp and the power amp. But what happens if you don't have a preamp and a power amp and you have a integrated amp? Okay, so take the preamp out, take the power amp out, so you hook it up to the DAC or streamer output, attenuate 10 or 20 dB, and go into the integrator amp. So, but that will only take care of one source. But most of the time it's okay if you take care of one source, decrease the output of that high output source. A lot of time we just match with the phono stage. Phono stage are usually lower output than the DAC and streamer nowadays. So you can also use this to match output level for individual sources. So in the older day, I don't know about new integrated amp or preamp, they might still have something called a tape loop. Now this is different than a processor loop. Tape loop is tape loop. It's not a processor loop. Tape loop is before the volume control. So you can connect this attenuator from the output of the tape loop to this, and this output of the attenuator go back into the tape in. Then you can actually just flip the tape switch on and off and add the attenuation or not. Now, let me go back to that blue silicone thing. Well, it so happened that I'm doing blue silicone handle for one of my nut drive for yesterday. Then I thought, this thing is going to install behind the equipment rack with lots of other cables around. Excuse me. So you get all kinds of cable flipping around doing this, and this switch sticking out about half an inch. So I thought I might just put some color silicone around the switch to protect from preventing the cable flip the switch accidentally. It's not going to be totally safe, but at the same time, if it flip it, it might just scare you. Between 10 dB is about double the volume. So it adds some protection to it. And why is it blue? It just happened to be metallic blue yesterday. But the next one, since I make this one at a time, so the next one, it depends on my mood. It might be green, it might be red, it might be metallic orange, it might be gold. Well, if you actually have a color and want me to make one, you can actually tell tell me what color you want. I think that's all I need to tell you about this attenuator. And I don't know I have a model number or name on it yet. Let me figure out that later. I might do a take 3 on that after I figure out the number. Until next time, see you. Bye.